Welcome back to Psychology 404, the channel where we diagnose the most embarrassing human habits, and today's specimen is the majestic disaster known as the Gooner. Yes, the Gooner, a creature that evolution is clearly trying to unsubscribe from. A Gooner is basically a walking Wi-Fi signal with one bar. Someone whose brain has the processing power of a potato running Windows 95. Their internal monologue is just elevator music and bad decisions. These people have more open tabs than actual accomplishments, and not one of those tabs benefits their life in any way. They're not just lazy. Oh, no. A Gooner is spiritually allergic to productivity. A Gooner treats responsibility the same way vampires treat sunlight. Instant hiss, instant retreat, instant urge to go back into the darkness. They've turned avoiding life into a religion, and they're the high priests of wasting time. Let's talk psychology. Why does someone become such a spectacularly unproductive organism? First, dopamine. The Gooner brain wants shortcuts like it's speedrunning the collapse of its own potential. Real goals require effort. Talking to the huzz requires confidence. But gooning, that's their easy mode. It's the mental equivalent of choosing to rob your own energy bank. Second, escape. Gooners run from their problems like you're being chased by a horde of overdue bills. Stress, run. Loneliness, run. A to-do list, run faster. They treat gooning like emergency therapy, except it cures absolutely nothing and makes everything worse. Third, identity takeover. Once the habit grabs hold, the person becomes a full-time background character in their own life. Their personality shrinks down until all that's left is this one embarrassing behavior they pretend isn't ruining their vibe. Now let's talk energy drain. Because a Gooner has the vitality of an unplugged microwave. First, the dopamine spike nukes their motivation. They burn through their mental battery like a toddler smashing every button on a remote. When the huzz sees him, she senses it instantly. The glitch, the lag, this man has lost the boss fight with his own brain energy. Second, the social vibe collapse. A Gooner enters a room with the posture of someone who's been spiritually defeated by their own habits. Their aura screams, I have made choices, and all of them were wrong. The huzz sends the low power mode before the Gooner even opens their mouth. Third, the fog. Their body runs like a phone stuck in 1% battery, weak, slow, and begging to be put down for a reboot. You can literally see the firmware malfunctioning. Why do Gooners stay Gooners? Because the loop is strong. Boredom hits, impulse triggers, gooning happens, regret punches them in the face, and then they promise to stop, only to crumble like soggy cracker 4 hours later. It's not that they're stupid, it's that the habit has them by the throat. Now let's fix this tragic character arc. First, replace the dopamine source. Your brain needs stimulation, actual stimulation, not the discount version. Go lift something heavier than your phone, build something, learn something, interact with the huzz like a functioning member of society instead of imagining weird scenarios in your cave. Second, add friction. Make gooning inconvenient. Move devices out of reach. Add blockers. Stop sitting alone in the dark room like you're practicing to become a folklore creature. Make the habit so annoying that even your Gooner brain says, maybe not today. Third, rebuild main character energy. Right now you have the confidence of a adept. Tell, fix it. Cold showers, sunlight, exercise, discipline, resurrect your self-respect like you're performing spiritual CPR. Fourth, fix the root issue. Goonie is not the disease. It's the symptom of avoidance, loneliness, stress, fear, or boredom. Solve the real problem, and the habit loses all its power. Fifth, micro hints. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for improvement. Though from 3 times a day to 1. From daily to every other day. From every other day to once a week. Every reduction is you taking your life back from the goblin inside your brain. Here's the good news. Your brain can reboot. It can reset. It can recover. And when it does, you stop showing up like a glitchy NPC and start showing up with actual presence again. You'll look the huzz in the eyes without lag. You'll stop radiating the orb, someone who's been spiritually defeated by glowing rectangle. So that was the psychological breakdown of the Gooner, the human embodiment of I'll start tomorrow. If you recognize yourself in this video, congratulations, this is your rude awakening. This is Psychology 404, aggressively rebooting your mental software. And seriously, shut down the tabs before they shut down you.